Working in America, Employment Training Session 2, presented by St. Vincent's Catholic Charities. Phone etiquette. It is difficult to understand people on the phone. Speak slowly and clearly, not too loud or too soft. Do not eat or chew gum while on the phone. Speak directly into a mouthpiece or telephone. Repeat back what you heard to make sure you did not leave anything out. Keep a pen and paper close. All family members should practice. Who is calling? It is good to practice for any type of calls. It could be employers calling in regards to a job application or to set up an interview. It could be St. Vincent's Refugee Services. Your case manager or case manager assistants may be attempting to contact you. It could also be someone from the employment team in regards to a job. It could be a medical call about an appointment or test results. It could be a call from social services about child welfare or benefits. Answering the phone, always write it down. Hello. Listen for the caller to identify themselves. Write down the following: who they are, where they are from, what are they calling about. If it is not for you, say the following: just a moment, I will get him or her if the person is within reach. If they are not there, I'm sorry, blank is not at home. May I take a message? Ask them to spell their name and their phone number. Return phone calls as soon as possible. You may lose out on a job. And remember, always write it down. Answering the phone. The following is an example of a phone conversation and how you could respond. Hello? Hello, is blank there? This is he. Or, if the person is not there or available, use the following. Hello? Hello, is blank there? No, he is not. May I take a message? Always try to communicate. Write everything down. Having trouble. If you do not understand something, it is all right to ask them to repeat it. The following are examples of questions that you could ask. I do not understand. Would you spell your name, please? Would you speak slower, please? Would you repeat that, please? Would you spell that, please? If you believe that you have the correct information, ask them if you may repeat it back to them so that you can confirm the information. When asking about an appointment, make sure to find out the following information. What date is the appointment? What time is the appointment? Where is the appointment? Write everything down. What to write down? Where are they calling from? Name of the caller. What time they called and what date they called. Remember, you need this information to make sure that you can call back promptly. What number to contact them by. If there's information that you do not understand, call your case manager with that information for assistance. Making calls. The following are examples of what you can call and ask when trying to find out information. Hello, this is blank. I am calling for directions. I am calling about my application. I am calling to see if you are hiring. I am calling to change my appointment time. I am calling to let you know I will be late for work. Job application. Applications ask about your skills, your education, your job history. Many job applications are on paper, but in today's world, many are done online digitally. It is your first impression you get to make with the employer. Make yours stand out by being clear and free of errors. It is the first step to get a job interview. Tips for a strong application. Read the instructions very carefully. Write very clearly using a black pen. No misspellings and truthful information only. Get help if you are unsure what to do. Professional jobs require resumes and cover letters. Make a copy of your application for yourself. Write down the name of the company and when you applied. Follow up on an application. Call the employer to ask about the status of your application. We will now go over the information required on a job application. Personal information. Name. The last name is your family name. The first name is the name that you are given. If you do not have a middle name or do not wish to write it down, you may leave it blank. Address. First, your street address. Then your city, your state, and finally zip code. Phone number. Make sure to include the area code with your phone number. Are you older than 18 years? Can you lawfully be employed in this country because of visa or immigration status? Employment desired. Position. Here you would put down the title of the job you are searching for, such as janitor, housekeeping, line worker. Today, we will just put down the generic title of employee. Date you can start. If you are currently working, put down 2 weeks so that you can give your current job notice. If you are currently unemployed, put down ASAP, as soon as possible. Salary desired, put down negotiable. You do not want to ask for too much or too little. Are you currently employed? If no, put down no. If yes, put down yes. If so, may we inquire of your present employer? Always put yes. If you put no, they will believe you are trying to hide something. Have you ever applied to this company before? If no, simply put NA for the where and when. If yes, put where you applied and when you applied. How were you referred to this job? Were you referred by a website, a friend and family, a case manager? Whatever referred you, put this in this section. Education. In this section, you will enter in your education history. To begin with, they will ask about your high school. In the name section, write the name and location of your school. Many people that will apply did not attend high school in the United States. That is okay. Please write the name of the school that you attended even in your home country. Include the number of years that you went to that school. Answer whether you graduated from that school. If it was not a trade school or skills training school, enter in general for subject studied. If you did not attend any schools, simply put NA in response to these areas. Some applications will even ask your grade point average. If you are unsure of it, simply write in passed. They may also ask about additional degrees, certificates, diplomas. References. In this section, you will write the names, addresses, phone numbers, and relationships to people who can speak of how good a worker you are. Therefore, it is best to include the names of people that you have previously worked with. However, if you do not have people that you can leave as references that were coworkers, you may include friends, or you could even ask your case manager to act as a reference. Before you put anyone down as a reference, you should speak to them first to make sure they will give you a good reference. Work history. In this section, you will put down all the information of your previous jobs. Always start with the most recent job. Employer, phone number, and address. Title. What job or position did you hold at that place? When did you begin working for that company? If you are still employed with the company, put down present. If you have already left that company, put down the date that you have left. Reasons for leaving. Here you would enter in reasons like moved from the area, or you could put down better pay or better hours. Description of job. Here, briefly write down what you did while working at this company. In addition to this information, often they will ask who your supervisor was at the company. Many refugees believe that they did not have jobs in their home countries because they were farmers or worked for themselves at markets. Those were jobs and show that you have experience in working. Those need to be included in your job application. Reasons for leaving. It is often just as important how you say something as what you are saying. The following are terms that, while correct, are not as positive as what it could be. Terms like quit, illness, personal reasons, didn't like my supervisor. These are all reasons to quit a job. However, they are not put in the most positive way. Better way to state reasons of why you are leaving are resigned, relocated, career change, pursuing degree, seeking advancement. If you were fired from your last job, it is best to tell the truth about on your application. Use the expression involuntary termination and look for an opportunity to explain the situation during the job interview. General. In this section, they will ask about availability and additional skills that you have acquired. Shifts available. Some jobs have first, second, and third shifts. You can check that you are available for each of these shifts. However, if you do check them, they will ask you to work them. So only check them if you are available to work. Days available. If you are available the entire day, simply check. However, if you are only available for a part of the day, indicate the time that you are available to work each day. I prefer to work full-time or part-time. Many companies hire people only part-time in the beginning to find out whether you are a good worker before promoting you to full-time. Special skills. Skills that would help you do the job better that you are applying for. Activities. These are things that may explain why you cannot work on a special day, such as civic activities or athletics. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? No. If the answer is yes, explain. Please refer to your case manager to assist you in this area. Being refugees, you should not have served in the U.S. military or naval services. Authorization. At the end of every application, there will be a section asking whether the information you gave was truthful. By signing, you are indicating that the information given was correct. Also, you will need to include the date that you are turning in the application. Complete every space on the application. If something is not applicable to you, make sure to write in not applicable or NA. You have now completed Session 2 of the Working in America Employment Training. Thank you.